right, here we go. The D-Series is attacking this muddy incline. Look at that suspension work, and the mud is flying everywhere. Oh, a rock. It took the hit and keeps climbing. Almost at the top. What a beast of a truck. Whoa, check out this ETK 800 series diving into the spiral. Look at the brake rotors. Feel the heat on this downhill shred. Flickering lights, sharp reflections. This wagon is slicing the spiral like a hot knife. All right, the pigeon's on the bridge. Look at that wobble. Whoa, tilting left. The planks are flexing. Now back to the right. This thing is a menace. Almost across. Come on, you can do it. Whoa, the ETK is flying through this tunnel. Let's go. Blasting into the sunlight. Look at that drift on the wet road. The suspension is working hard, but it sticks the landing. What a run. All right, here we go. The Hirochi Sunburst is charging up this massive doomed off. It's airborne. Look at that suspension extend and a massive backfire. The flames are insane. What a jump. It's coming down hard now. Whoa, that yellow buggy just flipped in the desert. Total chaos. Watch this. Get your nooks watching. Look at those potholes. The shocks are compressing like crazy. Still going strong. What a beast. Whoa, look at that! The D-Series is clawing its way up the final ledge. Hear that chassis scrape? It's leaving fresh white streaks all over the rock. Yes, it crested the ridge. Look at that sunlight glinting on the LED bar. What a beast! Whoa, the pigeon is flooring it right at those giant pins. Impact, it tips right over, but the pins go flying everywhere. Look at it spin out like crazy. What a wobbly ride. And the scoreboard lights up. That's a perfect strike. And they're off. The Hirochi Sunburst dives into the slalom. Whoa, look at that flick. Suspension is working overtime. Tire smoke, just kissing the cones, folks. Precision driving through the chicane now. What a run. Oh, whoa, look at that ETK 800 series emerge from the darkness like a bat out of hell. Now it's hitting the rooftop. Sunroof sparkling, suspension hugging the turns, brakes glowing, slowing down for the bay. Perfect parking, folks. Whoa, the Hirochi Sunburst is launching from the lot. Look at that drift. It's kicking up a massive dust cloud. Hear those backfires? The exhaust is flashing like crazy. What a surge. The physics on this are insane. All right, the D-Series is cruising strong on this massive bridge. Look at that suspension eat up the joints. Smooth as butter. Sun's gleaming off the chrome, and the cables are casting epic shadows. What a view. This is peak BeamNG. Okay, the pigeon is heading down the ramp. Look at that wobble. Whoa, it hits the ice and immediately starts to tip. Classic pigeon. And now it's sliding sideways in a perfect chaotic arc. Just spinning. What a ride. This physics engine is incredible. All right, the D-Series is tearing it up. Watch that suspension eat the bumps. Boom, shocks are bottoming out hard. That's some serious compression. And launch. Look at that airtime. Chassis is wide open. Oh yeah, physics is working. What a jump. Whoa, look at that dive. The ETK is hugging the line like a pro. Inches from the guardrail. The rotors are glowing hot. Dirt's flying. The soft body physics are wild. Nailed the exit. What a rush. Whoa, look at that little Piccolina go. It's bouncing all over this insane rock staircase. Its swing axles are working overtime, scraping right on the edge. Those chrome caps are gleaming. Almost at the top. What a climb. Whoa, check out this alley. Perfect for a handbrake hero move. Yank the e-brake, slide it sideways, baby. Look at that smoke. Rear wing clearing the wall by inches. Boom! Exhaust backfire flash. Straightening out now. What a run. All right, racers, final lap. Who's gonna cross first? The ETK wagon blurs across the line. What a lead. All right, the D-Series is leading the charge. Watch those massive tires sink right into the mud. And here comes the pigeon wobbling like crazy on its one wheel. It's having a tough time. The dappled sunlight is making those shadows dance. What an adventure. All right, chat, the D-Series is diving into the stream. Look at that bow wave go. Those massive tires are shredding the rocks. Epic splashes. Sun's lighting up the water like fireworks. Pure BeamNG chaos. What a ride. More trail ahead. All right, the pigeon is out of the water. Now for the real test. Whoa, easy there. That suspension is working overtime. Oof, it clipped a rock. Look at that tilt. It's fighting back. This thing is indestructible. Whoa, the Hirochi Sunburst is tearing it up. Look at that strobing effect on the decals. The taxi sign is flickering like crazy. Physics are perfect. That exhaust backfire. What a beast. Into the alley. This is pure BeamNG. All right, ETK 800 series hitting the zigzag bumps. Watch this adaptive suspension. Body stays level, wheels dancing like crazy. Engineering perfection. Grit on those rims. Suspension's taking the punishment. Onto the mega bump. This is insane. Oh, whoa, check out this beast powering up the dune. It's launching. Look at that airtime. Tires spinning free in the sky. What a jump. That red paint is glowing up there. Epic. Whoa, check out this launch. The Sunburst is airborne over the dunes. Bam! Suspension is working overtime on these ruts. Dust trails everywhere. Hear those blue exhaust flames? Pure cannon shadows. It's sort of right. All right, the Piccolina's in the desert, but watch this. A seamless transition to the frozen lake and into the drift. Look at that arc. Perfect control on the ice. It's carving a flawless circle, kicking up snow. The physics are unreal. All right, the D-Series is clawing its way up this insane rock ramp. Whoa, listen to that chassis grind. It's leaving a white trail on the rock. The shocks are compressing, drive shafts are spinning, pure BeamNG physics. Keep going, Big Red. All right, the lineup is set. We've got the rugged D-Series, the cute Autobello, the sleek ETK, the sporty Hirochi, and the wobbly Pigeon.